Smoke is rising from the houses, people burying their dead. I asked somebody what the time is. The time doesn't matter to them yet. People talking without speaking, trying to take what they can get. I ask you if you remember Prospekt, how could I forget? Drums, here it comes. Don't you wish that life could be as simple as fish swimming round in a barrel when you got the gun? Oh, and I run. Here it comes. We're just two little figures in a soup bowl, trying to get beyond some kind of control. But I wasn't one. But here I lie on my own in a separate sky. But here I lie on my own in a separate sky. I don't wanna die on my own here tonight. But here I lie on my own in a separate sky. Hey everyone, Joe Zealand here to show you how to play Coldplay's Prospekt March on acoustic guitar. If you checked out the first part of the video, me covering the song, I did include all the chords that you need for the song in that part of the video. And if you just saw that, you might have noticed that chord-wise, at least in, I would say, 2/3 of the song, we require somewhat basic chords, right? You know, starting on this E minor shape, the C major shape. Later on, we have like a reduced D major. This typical Chris Martin chord that looks like a B minor, but is not a B minor. It's a variation thereof. But yeah, so we are dealing a lot with those kinds of chords that you might have already encountered in other Coldplay songs. So yeah, the focus will not be that much on the chords themselves or the structure of the song, but rather everything else, like the tuning. As we've all come to expect from a Coldplay song on acoustic guitar, in the original it's not played in standard tuning. And you can see already, I've come up with an interesting way once again to bypass having to retune your guitar from standard tuning to an alternate tuning to match what's happening in the original. The original song has a capo just on 7, just one capo on 7, and on all 6 strings on the 7th fret. And you want to tune your high E string down a full step from E to D. And the effect is this, that if you play on the 3rd fret of the B string, the open high E string is now the same. However, this guitar, I didn't change anything about it. It's still in standard tuning. Instead, I use a second capo. Put one capo on the 5th fret on all 6 strings. See, I can even play the note, which you could normally not do behind this capo, right? And that's because the second capo, the one on the 7th fret, doesn't touch the high E string. And that has the exact same effect as tuning your high E string down a full step. So there we have a nice little G major triad, G, B, and E string, now G, B, D. And you choose however you want to do it. You can either tune your high E string down a full step and just use one capo on all 6 strings, or try out my capo trick. I think it's worth trying this out. Now, the second thing I want to talk about here specifically is the strumming pattern and the rhythm. I'll play parts of the song again just to get back into it, and then I'll try to break it down. To make sense of the strumming pattern, even though the song is in just standard 4/4, to understand it rhythm-wise on our rhythm guitar, in my opinion, it makes sense to count it as 2 bars of 3/4 and then another 2/4. Sounds super complicated, but let me show you what I mean by that. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And to me, counting it like that makes sense for a multitude of reasons. One of them being that the first downbeat of these 3 bars, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, the first downbeat of each bar are the main emphases of this strumming pattern. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And we notice that in particular when we get to the one big, really challenging part. Like we have this intro verse thing going on and then a second big part where we use these hammer-ons and pull-offs, right? And that is the really, really tough part. But there, these 3 emphasized downstrokes, they become really clear. Check this out. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And then we fill that out with more down and up strokes. There are some exceptions to this strumming pattern, but we'll get to that later. Alright, let's now get to the main part of the song and the main difficulty of the song, which is this hammer-on pull-off part. We're starting on G major, but a very, very simplified version of it with just our ring finger on the 3rd fret of the low E string. And with that same finger, you want to mute the A string. Also no pinky down here, nothing happening on the high E string. Just an open note all the way through. And now with your middle finger and your index finger, you want to play something that would resemble a recognizable part of a C major normally. That is 2nd fret on the D string with your middle finger, and with your index finger 1st fret on the B string. And that is the hammer-on pull-off. And at the same time, we still keep that rhythm that I've just shown you, right? And if you want to get into it, you can start by just focusing on these first 3 downbeats. So the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So we're hammering on the D and B string with the middle and index finger. And right after that, pulling them off again. So if we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, you would normally count it as in full quarter notes, 1, 2, 3, 4. But to make more sense of the rhythm, we count it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So we count it in quaver notes. But this hammer-on pull-off is actually in semi-quavers. Da-dum, 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 da-dum. So counting quarter notes, 1, 2, 3, 4. Counting quavers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now counting semiquavers, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Which is the kind of counting that you need for the lead guitar, the one big lead guitar moment that I will also show you at the very end of this video. Now moving to this. So it looks like that B minor variation that I've shown you at the beginning of the video. But this time for our bass, we do have the low open E string. So it's actually, the first two chords are G major and E minor, but with this hammer-on pull-off pattern. So the hammer-ons and pull-offs still happen on the D and B string, but this time it's open D string into 4 on the D string, and open B into 3rd fret on the B string. Now we don't have this double hammer-on and pull-off. I haven't even mentioned this yet, but that's like what's really challenging about it. We're not just doing a pull-off hammer-on on one string, but on 2 strings simultaneously, right? That's kind of that makes it even tougher, right? But now on this C major, it's just on one string, just on the D string, 2 on the D string, into 4. Now A7, and now it gets really crazy. You want to play this as the hammer-on chord. So not 2-2 on the D and B string, but 3-3. If you just play it like this, just as a chord, not as part of our pattern, it sounds really, really dissonant, right? Rhythmically, we're running into our first big exception, deviating from our pattern of 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and then you change to another chord. Now we're changing chords in the middle of the bar, and that comes from our really weird A7 hammer-on pull-off pattern. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So if we count it in quavers, now the chord change happens in the middle of 2 regular bars of 4-4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? There the pattern breaks. And we play this very, very awkward variant of a C minor, starting on the 3rd fret of the A string, 1st fret on the D string, and we have our C and its minor 3rd, right? Open G, 1st fret on the B string, and open high E string. Really awkward to play, almost impossible to play unless you have super long fingers down here, but up here now, fret 10, 9 and 8, it's doable, I guess. It's still awkward to play. And I play it like this. You can also use your ring finger for our bass note here, but I play it like this. And then back to G major. And now the second round, we don't move to A7, but A minor. But I wasn't one. And once again, even though we're kind of sticking to the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 here, the emphasis does change as well in this tiny little part. Running at me at some kind of control, but I dum 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 dum. Totally break breaks with the rest of the strumming pattern, but yeah, that's just what it is. Alright, moving to the final part, which, as I've mentioned multiple times, starts on a simplified D major, simplified because we don't need any finger on the high E string, so it's just 2 and 3 on the G and B string. I do play it like this with my index finger and middle finger, a little unusual for a D major, right? And for a reason, we're moving to this. So starting on the simplified D major, 2 and 3, the G and B string, and then you want to move your index finger from the G string to the D string. You barely even notice it. Landing on this, ring finger on the 4th fret of the D string. You can also play the low open A string here if you want some bass. Kind of happens automatically, right? It's like implicitly there, the open A string, all the time actually. And once again here, we do have this variation. We do break away from this 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 thing. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. On the final 2 of this pattern, you play this transition chord, the 2, 3, but 2 on the D string, and then we land on this chord, but here we play the 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 pattern again. Check this out. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? We have the regular chord breaks as if counting in a fast 4/4 time signature. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. The Chris Martin B minor 7 here, and then into C major, and then it's back to the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1. Only again with this tiny variation in emphasis. Check this out. One final thing, I did promise to also show you the lead guitar part. I'll just play it on acoustic guitar now, right? But it works nicely as well because we can just take off our capo, in my case both capos, as with, I want to say 95% of Coldplay songs, lead guitar in standard tuning. Dum, 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 dum. Alright, there is a very, very interesting parallel between this pattern, this very, very fast lead guitar pattern, and the general rhythm of the song. And for that purpose, we're just going to focus on what we hear on the high E string. Check out the general rhythm again for our main rhythm guitar. Dum, 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 dum. Dum, 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 dum. Bum, 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 bum. What you have to keep in mind, especially for the 11-10 shape, you just want to keep up the pattern of E string, B string, G string, E string, B string, G string. Bum, bum. And there you go, folks. Hit me up in the comments if you have any more questions about this song from the EP of the same name, Prospekt's March EP. Wishing you Merry Christmas if you're celebrating, Happy Holidays. And folks, I'll see you in 2026. Stay safe, stay healthy. All the best to you. Joe Zealand, out.